I feel like I'm Gucci man in 2006. I lay diamonds on my motherfucking neck, I was like for bricks. Ain't no way that I be told on the strap, don't make no sense. Kill $1 million nigga and be posted in a prick. Don't make no sense, God, don't make no sense. Let's talk that talk. I'm lit. I'm lit. Let's talk that shit. Jackal Davis, salute. Let's talk that talk. Talk to me nice. Gucci man in 2006. All these diamonds on my neck up like a brick. Ain't no way that I be told on the strap, don't make no sense. Let's get it. I thought Sims won last night. Who was Sims? Who was Sims? Who was Sims? I probably didn't catch that fight. I watched the Daniel Roman fight, which I need to watch again because I caught that halfway. Oh, okay. I caught the Daniel Roman fight. I caught the JoJo Diaz versus Tevin Farmer fight. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with Tevin Farmer. I cut off my TV. I caught the motherfucking the Killer versus Andrade joint where he got the stoppage, and I caught Ammo Williams prelim fight. That's all I caught last night. Anything else I ain't catching. Real West salute. Yeah, man, it was some fucking upsets last night, man. I thought, yeah, Daniel Roman just got fucking outshowed by that kid, man. MJ Akhmadaliev. Can't pronounce that shit. Man, I thought the boy outworked him, man. Boy outworked him. He was getting some body shots off, but he was getting beat up bad. That boy outworked Daniel Roman. But I'm gonna watch it again though. I thought he outworked him. I thought he had the cleaner punches. I thought he pressed the attack. I thought he was leaning on him all night. Even though Roman was fighting back too, it was just for me. It was just too little, too late. And then for real, I felt like, you know what I mean, when they gave him the split decision win, I felt like, you know, they did that because he was the zone product for real. But I thought that boy beat him convincingly like JoJo Diaz beat Tevin Farmer convincingly. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with Tevin Farmer, man. That motherfucker was not pressing no attack. And then he didn't have no sense of urgency when he was losing. It was kind of like he was like, fuck it. I got a rematch clause. I'm cool with that. You know, I'm going to go ahead and take this L tonight and come back and get that shit. But it looked bad. It looked bad. Tim W. salute. Toby Bartlett salute. Yeah, I just don't feel like Daniel Roman won that fight last night. I feel like that young boy came in and worked. And what, he only had like 8 fights too? That boy nice, man. I got to start watching him. Let me check this nigga record for real quick. But overall, it was a good night of motherfucking boxing. Wasn't no real controversies to me. From what I saw, wasn't no controversies to me, man. And I felt like the boy, man, I don't know, Jackal. I think you might want to rewatch it, man. That boy was whooping his ass all night. All night. That boy was whooping his ass all night. Daniel Roman just didn't have nothing for him. He couldn't control him. He couldn't control him. He couldn't get him up off of him. I peeped the body shots, but even with them body shots, like he wasn't the convincing puncher. He wasn't the ring general, and he was getting more. He was catching more of the punishment. Hell yeah, that joint made that joint look like hot dumps of juice, man. PBC don't got nothing to put together. It's like the PBC take whatever little bit of shit they can muster up and motherfucking throw that shit out there. And most of it's recycled product, bruh. Have y'all seen the motherfucking Deontay Wilder fucking Tyson Fury undercard? Straight trash. Straight trash. You will never guess who the co-main is if y'all ain't looking at my community post. Fucking Gerald Washington versus fucking Charles Martin for the co-main. For the co-main. Are you fucking kidding me? Then you got Emmanuel Navarrete going against somebody, going against some cat. What's up, Batman? That card is trash, man. That card is all the way trash. Yeah, bro, we just gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. I think it was a great fight. I think that joint right now, the way it sits, I think it was the best fight that's been put on this year. And I think, you know what I'm saying, it's a fight that, you know what I'm saying, people need to go back and rewatch twice. You know what I mean? Cut the volume off. See, like me, I watch some shits with the volume off. You know what I mean? In my opinion, I felt like Daniel Roman, even though he had scrap in him, he didn't like lay down. I just felt like the kid beat him up all night. He beat him up. He was flat. His combinations was flush. The shots was more convincing. He pressed the attack. He bullied him. Daniel Roman couldn't keep him up off of him. And when Daniel Roman was throwing his punches to the body, them shits was for like a sense of urgency, trying to like close, trying to like edge out rounds. I didn't feel like Daniel Roman won that fight at all. Like, it was very convincing to me. Very convincing. That's what's up, man. Visiting the family, visiting the girlfriend. That's what's good. When you get a chance, check this shit out. I will do. I will do. Most certainly will. Yeah, man, fucking Tevin Farmer disappointed me. Man, look, for real, I felt like Tevin Farmer slept on JoJo Diaz. And then I felt like Tevin Farmer, I don't know, because he been on like an 8-year no losing streak. And the nigga fought fucking 5 times in fucking 15 months, bruh. 5 times in 15 months. That means he was in a fight or in camp every fucking 3 months. He was in a fucking camp. Every 3 months he was in a camp in a fight. 5 times in 15 months. But he was at the face-off. He was feeling himself, glasses on. You know what I mean? Taking JoJo lightly, talking about his sparring partners and all that. JoJo was humble, hungry, ready for a scrap, ready to go in there. He wanted to win him a fucking belt. You know what I mean? He's still been feeling the sting low-key from the fucking, God damn it, the Gary Russell Jr. fight that he lost. And for real, man, him and Joel Diaz, man, his dad, Joel Diaz, is a fucking amazing trainer, man. They came in there with the right fucking game plan, man. Smoked him, man. Yeah, man, Farmer just didn't have it. He didn't press the attack. His defense was lackluster. He just looked bad. It was a fucking off night. Wasn't nothing he could do. Like, he couldn't do nothing with JoJo Diaz. JoJo Diaz was catching him with all types of hot shit all night. The combinations was flush. He was catching him with that fucking left hand steady. He couldn't avoid that left hand for shit. And then Tevin Farmer just chose when they told him. His coach told him at round fucking 5. He said, bro, we got to press him. We got to put pressure on him. We got to beat him up. Tevin Farmer chose to do that in the 6th round, but in the 7th round, he took off. 8th round, he kind of took off. It was like he wasn't doing shit all night. Like, he deserved to catch that L. Chin smoke salute. He definitely deserved that L, because he wasn't trying to fight for real. He wasn't trying to fight. Demetrius Andrade smoked that kid. The first punch coming out the corner, knockdown. The boy didn't even want to get up for real. He got up, got dropped again the next round. Then fucking Andre was just beating on him with that awkward shit, that low, keep the motherfucking right out of the southpaw, keeping his distance, was beating up on him, throwing real hard uppercuts. Now, this is the thing. I'm going to go ahead and say this, because, you know, I'm the type of dude where I believe in balance, so I got to give everybody that smoke when I got to give it to them. Demetrius Andrade been kind of pissing me off because I'm like, even though Demetrius Andrade, we know he's highly avoided. We know motherfucking the top dogs don't want to fight him. You know they don't want to deal with that awkward southpaw. They don't want to deal with that fucking power because clearly he got power because he dropped Shalecki in the first round. Everybody he fights, he drops him in the first and second round, and then he kind of backs off a little bit. My whole thing is this. I feel like Demetrius Andrade could change his fate a fucking little bit if he chose to fight a Sergey Derevyanchenko, if he chose to fight Daniel Jacobs when he had the opportunity, even though he beat him up in the motherfucking amateurs. If he chose to motherfucking fight if he chose to fight when they was in negotiations with goddamn Aries Landry Lara, but he didn't choose to make that fight. And then you know the thing with Jamel Charlo when he said they only offered him $250,000 when it came out they offered him $500,000. I feel like it'll change his fate a little bit. His resume will be a lot more thick, so he can make a case to get one of them Triple G or Canelo fights. So I feel like at this point in Demetrius Andrade's life, at this point in time in Demetrius Andrade's life, as it sits right now, that motherfucker, he's got to fight a Derevyanchenko. He's got to fight a Danny Jacobs. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk all of that shit at the face off about them niggas saying they don't want to fight, but you ain't addressing them. You ain't addressed Derevyanchenko. Of course, he want to go after a fucking belt. He just got fucked over by Triple G on the fucking belt. You know what I mean? You could look at it that way. Or, you know, he's going to have to fight it. Like I said, he's going to have to fight a Derevyanchenko. He's going to have to fight a Daniel Jacobs. He's got to step it up, man. He's got to step it up in competition. Because if Demetrius Andrade goes out there and fights with that level of aggression, and I understand his father trains him to hit and not get hit, if he fights with that level of aggression and comes out and fights the way he fought Luke Hill, or he comes out the way he fought Shalecki and shit like that, and put them niggas on their ass and continue to press the attack with that awkward southpaw style. Because I seen he's got the ability to get dirty on the inside, and I was highly impressed. I mean, highly impressed with his uppercuts. His fucking uppercuts were nasty. Kid got way more power than fucking I thought. Yeah, Tim W. That fucking cut was nasty, bro. That fucking cut was nasty. It was real nasty. And the way he continued to fight when that cut, you know, it's the thing about good fighters and great fighters that I noticed. When they get cut, they press the fucking attack. They don't take their foot off the gas. They don't worry about the cut. They continue to press the attack. And fucking JoJo Diaz, when he was cut, he didn't worry about it. He continued to press all night. So hats off to him, man. He deserved that fucking win. Andrade is a fucking straight savage, man. He's one of my favorite fighters. He's my favorite fighter at 160. He's one of my top 5 favorite fighters in boxing right now. I love the kid. I just need him to just up it just a little bit. Up it just a little bit. You know what I mean? A Derevyanchenko ain't got what it takes, because Derevyanchenko's got to stay in front of you all night. Demetrius Andrade ain't going to stay in front of you all night. Yeah, Farmer kept looking up, and that wild-ass blinking he was doing, that shit was kind of bothering me because that reminded me of Gerald McClellan. I didn't like that. I felt like he was doing a lot of blinking, and that shit, normally when you blink a lot like that, that's neurological issues. You know what I mean? Martin Machine, salute. Chen Smoke, I'm gonna make sure you get your wrench when I get offline. Or when I get off here, I should say. So they said that he was blinking bad too. That's why Luda Bella sent him to the hospital. Yeah, man, that shit fucking bothered the fuck out of me, bro. Shit bothered the fuck out of me, man. Yeah, man, but motherfucking Demetrius Andrade, man, the showcase that he put on last night, his father didn't even want him to push the attack like that. You know what I mean? Like, his father wanted him to stay defensive. Like, that's his father's thing. He wants Demetrius Andrade to stay defensive at all times. Demetrius Andrade has the records right now of percentages of hitting and not getting hit. Highly defensive. And I know motherfuckers, all of the top dogs, look at that shit. They gotta look at it. And if they don't, and if they saying they not looking at it, they a motherfucking lie. Because if I'm a motherfucking champion, or if I'm in motherfucking any division, man, I'm fucking looking and I'm ruling and surveying over all that I see around me. I'm not giving niggas a chance. I want to know what everybody doing. I want to know what they all doing, because eventually I'm going to have to see them all. For real. Demetrius Andrade ain't, you know what I mean? And I never called Demetrius Andrade a ducker. I ain't saying Demetrius Andrade no ducker or nothing like that. I'm just saying he got to step it up in the level of competition. Now is the time, bruh. 2020 is your year to motherfucking get these niggas all the motherfucking free smoke they want. For real. That so-called your mandatory, that nigga was pushed up a number 3 on the fucking WBO. Luke Keeler is straight trash, man. Shouldn't even been a fucking mandatory. He got to push for that Billy Joe Saunders fight again. That's my thing, man. Why ain't he pushing for the Billy Joe Saunders fight again? The Billy Joe Saunders fight, even though he popped dirty and he moved up to 160 motherfucking 8, you can still make your case right now that that's a fight that needs to fucking happen. And truly it is. Because eventually they're going to throw Demetrius Andrade in a big fight with somebody over there in the zone. They can't have a year with motherfucking Billy Joe sitting there fighting whoever, Demetrius fighting whoever, and both of them niggas is right there. Demetrius Andrade go up to 168, grab you that other WBO strap, man, and fuck him up. Because you can do it off the rip. If Demetrius Andrade release the motherfucking the 160 and move up to 168, Billy Joe Saunders don't got no choice but to fight him. Because that's the WBO, that's in the WBO handbook. Any champion that moves up automatically get a shot at the champion. So I got some motherfucking so I don't know if you guys be keeping up with the PBC shit like that when they be having fights going on inside of the fights and all of that bullshit. But I watched the first episode of Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder inside the fight. You know motherfucking Deontay Wilder was faking on that flu. Deontay Wilder never had the flu, bruh. He never had the flu. That motherfucker went with Mauricio Suleiman over the motherfucking to the Vatican to meet the fucking Pope. Then he talking about something, he the boxing ambassador for peace. The Pope only gave that nigga maybe about a minute of his fucking time. He act like he was going to meet the Pope. That shit was open to the fucking public, bruh. Open to motherfucker, open to a lot of motherfuckers. It wasn't like he had a personal interview with the fucking Pope. Fuck out of here. That nigga motherfucker went over to fucking Italy instead of motherfucking his obligations with Tyson Fury for the fucking press conference for college football, talking about he had the flu. So that just lets you know how pussy that nigga is right there, man. It's less than a month away, man. I can't wait to see that nigga lay down. Fuck yeah, Tim W. You fake fucking flu promotions, man. That nigga's a whore for that shit. He's a whore. Don't put out you got the flu, bruh. Then on inside of the PBC, bruh, when Tyson Fury had the obligation, you talking about you over there with the Pope and Mauricio Suleiman, talking about you boxing ambassador for peace. You right. You are boxing ambassador for peace, doo-doo, because you won't fight no fucking body. Fucking coward. Fucking coward. Talking about you boxing ambassador for peace. Who? For who? Because AJ's is ambassador for boxing all over the world. Like, I like to know who the fuck you, I like to know who you the ambassador of. You right. You are the ambassador of peace. Because you don't want no smoke. You don't want no smoke. You don't want no smoke. Where my shit at? You don't want no smoke. That nigga's a clown for that shit. He a clown. Anytime you got an obligation, bruh, and you pull out and you say you got the motherfucking flu, but you over in fucking Italy meeting with the Pope, oh, man, you all the way pussy for that shit, bruh. You all the way pussy for that shit. Like, dog, like, I can't, like, it's a lot of shit that I can fucking tolerate, man. And it's a lot of shit that I can't tolerate from that nigga. But that shit right there, that's some shit I can't tolerate. My nigga, you lying to your fans. You not fucking owning up to your fucking obligations. Man, Al Heyman got these niggas all twisted up. The only reason, this is another thing that I found out. The only reason the Tyson Fury fight is going on is because Deontay Wilder forced Al Heyman to make that shit happen. Because Al Heyman didn't even want the Fury fight again. I repeat, they didn't want the Fury fight again. I repeat, they didn't want the Fury fight again. The only reason the Tyson Fury fight is happening because Deontay Wilder forced their hand and made him make the fight happen. But my whole thing is this. If you can force their hand to make that fight happen, why ain't you force their motherfucking hand to make Anthony Joshua fight happen? I sit my tea and wait. Huh? Huh, If you forced him to make the Tyson Fury fight, why ain't you force him to make the motherfucking fight that was going to ink you more money than you ever made in your life? You cocksucking fucking fake fugazi ass coward. You cocksucking fake flu having fugazi ass coward. You had the flu. You was flugazi. Bitch. Andre Garden, salute. Another real one in the building. Gotta get you your wrench too, brother. Dylan Pulley, salute. Billy Joe versus Andrade, I needed to see it. Mandolo Solo, another real one in the building, salute. Yeah, man, this pussy-ass motherfucking flugazi-ass coward, bruh. You ducked that shit, but you forcing them to have a Tyson Fury fight, but you ain't forcing the motherfuckers to fight Anthony Joshua. It's sad because the three people that sat in the motherfucking, the three people that sat in the zone meeting with John Skipper was Tyson Fury. No, excuse me, not Tyson Fury. I'm tripping. It was Al Heyman, Lou Bella, and it was motherfucking Shelly fucking Finkel. Lou Bella set the meeting up. He trying to get this nigga paid. So, we're motherfucking okay. So as soon as they make him the offer, the $120 million offer with the first fight on American soil, now this shit is fucking written down. You can go fucking check the internet and fucking pull up exactly what I'm talking about. As soon as motherfucking John Skipper let him know the contract, $120 million, first fight on American soil, and even if you lose, you still get another Anthony Joshua fight. That's a fire-ass fucking contract. You can't beat it. I would have to join that shit. This is what motherfucking Al Heyman does. Al Heyman leans over. He leans over and motherfucking Deontay Wilder's there and say, that's training camp money. The huh, the what, the who, the where, the why, what, huh? That's training camp money for a motherfucker who only made his highest purse from you was fucking fighting Tyson Fury, and he roughly got $8 million. He roughly got $8 million. And then they saying it wasn't even $8 million for real. From what Rick Glason and them is saying, wasn't even $8 million. You gonna tell that man that's training camp money? It might be training camp money to you. It might be training camp money to you. It ain't training camp money to Deontay Wilder and his family. Bruh, you tell me motherfucking loyalty don't have a fucking price? It's business. It ain't personal. Fuck your feelings. If you feel as though that's training camp money right there, nigga, you fired. You got to go. I don't see how niggas feel as though they need Al Heyman. What does Al Heyman do for niggas? Jamal Charlo, $12 million to fight Canelo. $12 million. Man, come on, man. I saw him on the zone last night, but I wouldn't click on it because you know how I just roasted that fucking coward and false prophets too. I didn't want to hear nothing else Danny Garcia said out his mouth. And there's a reason for that. Even though I'm supposed to pay attention to everything motherfucking every boxer says, media, newspapers, watch all of the fights and all of that. I do all of that shit. But it comes to a point where you cannot entertain these niggas. You can't give them views. You can't give them fucking likes. You can't fucking watch they fights. Because for real, all you doing is endorsing the motherfucking, these fake false prophet motherfuckers. So I'm going to stop doing that shit. I'm not watching the fake. Now, I ain't got no choice but to tune in, so I kind of got to. But I kind of want to hear that shit from fucking second or third person. I don't want to be the first one to check on these niggas. Because we already know what they about. They heart pump Kool-Aid. And they got a halo of lilies wrapped around their fucking forehead. Boxing Monster, salute. You right, Lack 74. It is getting a joke with these PBC boys. Because, I mean, now it's like there's nowhere they can hide. I told y'all niggas this shit last year when we just started fucking, you know what I'm saying? We first started getting momentum with the two-hand show. I told y'all this shit last year. I said, bruh, it's all gonna come to the motherfucking light soon enough. I said they can't go another year like this. They can't go another year like this. And here we are. We about to crack February. What? Tomorrow? The next day? Yeah, tomorrow we cracking February. And these motherfuckers and you already hearing about Jamal Charlo and his bullshit. You got guys like Goodfellas, the dude Goodfella fucking boxing or whatever his fucking name is, Champside or whatever. All of them niggas was motherfucking PBC. All them niggas was PBC lovers. But the truth is so blatant, even they talking about them niggas. Even they talking about them niggas. The whole world is hip to their bullshit. It ain't hip to the bullshit. And the only thing is, this only thing's going to keep happening and people going to keep finding out more. Now the perception is changing. Because you got the channels that motherfuckers used to go to for their little Deontay Wilder fucking groupie love and shit like that. But it ain't even working out like that for them no more. Because people see what's going on. They can't hide it. They can't hide it. Fucking training camp money. You lost your motherfucking mind. That nigga would have made 9 figures for his family, dog. 9 figures for his family, dog. He turned that down for a week, 20 million. And I'm going to tell you what. That nigga 34 years old. And if y'all, and I got this great documentary. If you never seen it, you need to fucking watch it. It came on ESPN. I don't know if y'all familiar with E60 or not. But it's called Broke. It's about professional athletes and bankruptcy. And every professional athlete, pretty much all professional athletes go bankrupt within the first 2 years of their career. Within the first 2 years. Within the first 2 years. Most athletes go bankrupt. I can't remember the percentage, but I know it's a high 40, high 50. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. Like this star basketball player I used to play for the Celtics, Antoine Walker. He got a $90 million contract. Blew that shit in 2 years. Blew it in 2 years. So Deontay Wilder, he comfortable with 20. I see him with the baguettes, with the little diamonds, you know what I mean? Rubies, you know what I mean? With the princess cut, VS1s, VS. Nah, he probably a VS1, S1 nigga. But either way, like ride jewels, like ride cars, you like getting shit, you like doing all of that shit. All of that shit come with a ticket, bruh. All of that shit come with a ticket. When you start living when you're not doing for yourself no more, I repeat, when you start living your life, when your money reach a tax bracket, when you stop doing for yourself, I'm talking about washing your own clothes, everything going to the dry cleaner now, barely wearing the same shit twice, always in the mall, instead of grabbing one pair of shoes, being sitting there like, should I grab these? I don't know. Should I grab these? I don't know. Should I grab these? Now you just grabbing everything. Yeah, that shit gonna catch up with you. And you're 34. And you saying you ain't planning on boxing Anthony Joshua. So where you gonna get another payday like that from? Where? You're not gonna get it from Tyson Fury. Because I'm gonna tell you straight up what Sugar Hill and Tyson Fury already said. They get that belt, they gone. They on that undisputed train. They going straight for Joshua. Straight for Joshua. They going straight for Joshua, doo-doo. So I hope that motherfucking 20 million, I hope you caressing it tight. I hope you caressing it tight because it ain't going to last long there, brother. Ziggy Zane, salute. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Niggas is going to go broke. Niggas is going to go broke. Niggas is going to go broke for loyalty. Hold up. Let me get my stance and shit. You mean tell me motherfuckers want to go broke for fucking loyalty? Loyalty to who? You probably ain't never even met that nigga first cousin, let alone his auntie. I'm talking about Al fucking Heyman. Flu Gazy. I repeat. Flu Gazy. Because you didn't show up. You said you had the flu. You was over at the Vatican being the boxing ambassador for peace. But not a near nutter. Let me repeat. Not a near nutter. Over that motherfucker knew who you was. You probably ain't even met Al Heyman first cousin. Fuck that. You probably ain't even met a second cousin. Shit, you probably ain't even met a fucking friend. You probably ain't even met a friend. So what type of loyalty do you have for a nigga you barely even know when 9 figures was about to change your life? I'm disgusted. I'm livid. I'm hot. Because I wanted to see that nigga get that money, man. I wanted to see him turn up. I wanted to see a great spectacle. I wanted to see him fight Anthony Joshua. I wanted the world to be on notice for the best. I wanted the world to be on notice for the best. I ain't want to talk about this shit on you being on some coward shit. I wanted to talk about this shit on you being on some, yeah, you just got some life-changing money. Now you and Anthony Joshua ready turn this shit to fuck up shit. That's what I wanted to do. But now when I look at you, doo-doo, I'm looking at a nigga that's about to suffer a fate. Suffer a fate following a guy that don't give a fuck about you. John Skipper showed that he give a fuck about you more than Al Heyman did. I repeat, John Skipper showed you he give a fuck about you more than Al Heyman did. And what did you choose to do? You chose to listen to this fucking bald-headed fucking sunroof on, bald-headed fucking sunroof top, pimping ass, fake ass, fugazi ass motherfucker. Let him sell you up Shit's Creek and you missed a 9-figure deal. And you thought that was the best course of action for your life? Do you think that was the best course of action for your daughter's life? Do you think that was the best course of action for Telly Swift's life? You let go of generational wealth. I repeat, you let go of generational wealth. You make me mad. You make me mad as a black man. You make me mad as a person who's never seen that type of money, who would love to change a whole lot of motherfuckers' lives. You make me mad as a fucking boxing fan. You make me fucking mad as a real nigga with integrity and a backbone. Because you let this motherfucker manipulate you and stick all types of ungodly, unvaseline dick up your ass for $20 million fucking dollars in a Tyson Fury fight that only 60% of the tickets have been sold. That ain't even going to do no more than 550,000 in pay-per-view. Mark my words. It ain't going to do no more than 550,000. And I'm being nice. To all y'all listening, I'm being fucking nice. Disgraceful. Disgraceful. What type of loyalty is that? Do he know who Al Heyman's cousin is? Do he know anything about Al Heyman? Does he? So what the fuck loyalty you owe to him? You owe loyalty to your fucking family. You owe loyalty to your brothers. You owe loyalty to your homies. You owe loyalty to the people that grew up with you. You don't owe no loyalty to no nigga in no suit. Because he the first one that's trying to pimp you. Your so-called black brother. He the first one that's pimping you. Rondell, salute. Rodnell, excuse me, salute. Baxamon said Al Heyman is a bad business advisor. Wilder and Charlo are a prime example. 100%. MTV Party Boy, what's good, Brody? Real one in the building. Yeah, I wonder how much he did get a Pope's collection tray. The most powerful man in the world that's got everybody money. Exactly, man, Dolo. It ain't loyalty, it's slavery. And it's being done all over again by his so-called black brother, Mr. Fugazi over there, lying, missing media events, talking about he had the flu, He needed some throat lozenges. He needed some throat lozenges. But you over there with the Pope sucking dick and kissing ass. Why you missing out on career high money, man? Jacob Davis said he only went to see the Pope because AJ went to see the Prime Minister of Nigeria. Hey, man, monkey see, monkey do, right? Monkey see, monkey do, right? Because that nigga's a monkey. Yeah, Deontay Wilder's a fucking monkey. Toby Bartlett said Jackal Yam Ruiz went to see the president of Mexico. Because he's chunky. Because he's chunky. My motherfucking man Boxing Nuke in the bill, man. Shout out my nigga Boxing Nuke, man. A fucking real one. Tony Lyons, my motherfucking guy. Master Two Hands, yes, G, man, just come on while cooking some goat curry. God almighty, I need some for me and my youths. Ziggy Zay, bro, once upon a time, I liked Wilder. Wasn't a supporter of him. And he put me off with all of the sucker shit. One name, one face. Khan's consistent lie. That's what I'm saying. It's one thing if you want to be a bum-ass dude and you want to kick over cans and you want to live your life like that. I repeat, it's one thing if you want to be a bum-ass dude and you want to kick over cans out of the Campbell Soup catalog and you want to live your life like that. That's perfectly fine. If that's what you want to do it in silence. Do it in silence. You fucking almost 40 years old. Yo, this nigga, oh, and to make it worse, this nigga was in the Vatican screaming bomb squad. And on top of everything, bro, you've been lying to the people since 2015. Heart palpitations. Heart palpitations. You've been lying to the fans since 2015. Heart palpitations. Heart palpitations. You've been lying. You've been lying to the fans. You've been lying to the people. That's why I started that series called False Prophets. Because they all doing it. It ain't just him. I'm flaming them all. I'm flaming them all. I'm flaming them all. Because they're not living right. So when people really, the perception is starting to, starting to leave up out of here, man. Because ain't nobody believing in they shit no more. Ain't nobody believing in the bullshit no more. People see what's going on. Fuck. People see what's going on. Shit. Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder, them niggas told me they even see it. Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder told me they even see what's going on, doo-doo. They told me they see it. They not happy with you. Stevie Wonder started missing keys and shit of this performance from All Your Lies. That's why, you know what I mean, like I say, I can lead a horse to water, but I can't make a bum bitch drink it. I repeat, I can lead a horse to water, but I can't make a bum bitch drink it. Now I know when I edit these videos and I put proof on top of proof on top of proof on top of proof, niggas still come to my page and they're like, fuck you, when I see you, you know what time it is. Now hold on. Now just on the when I see you know what time it is because you mad about the truth. And if any fuck niggas or fanboys is in here, let's get straight to that. I show y'all motherfuckers my face every day. I show y'all motherfuckers my face every day. Do you think I'm worried about what the fuck y'all motherfuckers could do to me if I'm showing you my face every day? I want you to bump into me. Please, I want all of the smoke. Please bump into me because you running behind a fucking liar. Please bump into me and be mad because you running behind a lie, because it's not going to stop me from making these videos. You think the threats is going to make me stop? The threats is going to make me turn it up. They're going to make me turn it all the way the fuck up. Yeah. Yeah, crank that bitch up. That's what it does. That's what it does. All I'm trying to do is show y'all the reality, not the perception. You living in the matrix. No, I'm in the matrix. I'm seeing everything in binary digits. I took the red pill. I repeat, I'm in the matrix. I'm seeing everything in binary digits. I took the red pill. It ain't my fault you chose the blue one. Fanboy, fangirl, bitch boy, bitch. I chose to take the red pill. That's why at the beginning of almost all my videos, I put that fucking matrix shit in the beginning. Because we separate the truth from the lie. And as I said in the video, we exist in the realm of the real over here. I'm sorry if you want to live in the realm of the fake. I'm sorry. But we're going to call it how we see it. We're going to call a spade, man. Leave and salute. Farmer cost me some fucking money, man. Well, damn. Man, Dolo Solo, I got to be a little nice. I got to be a little nice. I'm looking at it like it's a fight in the heavyweight division with two of the three biggest behemoths, with ESPN and Fox coming together, and this last run they doing with the Super Bowl on Sunday, promoting during the Super Bowl. I'm looking at this last run they doing, and the fight being held in Miami. Where's the fight being held? Oh yeah, in Las Vegas, right? Well, regardless of whatever, Super Bowl is such a big platform, I have to look at it for what it is. And at the end of the day, I'm just saying, 550 is being fucking hella fucking generous. But as I told you guys before, I don't see it doing no bigger, no more than 400,000. I don't see that fight doing no more than 400,000. LeBron, Fah Fah, you know what it is, salute. Martin Ramos, Fah Fah, you know what it is, salute. Let's hope Fury gets that bloody belt of him, then we get the undisputed. We're going to get it. We're going to get it because as I stress to the people time and time again, Lack 74, as I repeat, as I stress to the people time and time again, we're not dealing with a Fury that was coming. We're not dealing with a Fury 3 years off the couch that had to focus on just losing weight. We're not dealing with a Fury that has been inactive. We're not dealing with a Fury with mental issues. We're not dealing with a Fury that's fucking complacent. We're dealing with a hungry Tyson Fury. We're dealing with a Tyson Fury that's not letting no press, no cameras in his fucking gym. He's not playing around. He ain't doing the presses and none of that. He's really serious about what he's trying to do right here. We're dealing with a Tyson Fury who's got a fucking trainer in fucking Sugar Hill Stewart, who's going to change the tendencies of what Ben Davison was doing. Ben Davison wanted Fury fleet of foot. Sugar Hill's going to tell him, get inside his motherfucking chest. Wait for him to throw that fucking wild right, get flustered. Find your opportunity. Sink on the inside, get in his motherfucking chest, and put that outer walling work on. See, everybody looked at the Otto Walling fight as Fury got exposed. I looked at the Otto Walling fight like a man got cut over his eye real fucking nasty, and it was by a punch, so he had to show a sense of urgency, and he had to fucking turn it up. And when he turned it up, he was all on the inside, using his slips transition, turning that man all the way around, turning him around any way he wanted to manipulate his body, and he was beating him the fuck up. He was beating him the fuck up, and in the 12th round, he was completely gassed and got hit on the fucking chin and got a little woozy a little bit. But what I saw from Tyson Fury, I paid attention to his inside game. When he got cut, how he turned up, and how Deontay Wilder can't deal with that. Deontay Wilder doesn't know how to fight on the inside. Deontay Wilder doesn't know how to deal with anybody in transition. Deontay Wilder doesn't know how to deal with somebody who's pressing attack. He could barely deal with Johan Duhaupas when he was pressing attack. It took him 11 rounds to get him the fuck out of there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I truly believe it was 11. So with those things being said, we're dealing with a Tyson Fury who is specifically fucking dealing with his trainer, and they're focusing on certain fucking things that Sugar Hill Stewart wants him to do. It doesn't have to do with him changing his abilities or anything like that. All they're trying to do is enhance his ability to stop slap punching and throw more firm punches, sit down on him, and get that motherfucker something he can feel. Pause. So we dealing with a guy that's primed and ready, who's been active, who's had 5 fucking fights, who's had 5 fucking different fucking training camps, who's really, really, really on it. A guy that's in his prime. A prime elite fighter that Wilder has never motherfucking dealt with before, because when he went up against an elite overweight fighter, he got absolutely embarrassed 10 rounds to 2. So when he goes up against an elite fighter in his fucking prime, and Fury looks fucking great right now, I don't see how anything else could happen other than him getting his ass whooped. And to be perfectly honest, yes, Wilder can and probably will get dropped. You want to know why I say that? Because the motherfucker got a chin of a baby deer, Bambi. He got the chin of a baby deer. And I say he probably will get dropped because he ain't never had to deal with pressure. He ain't never had to deal with the type of 6'10" type of pressure that Fury could present. And that shit could be dangerous. And we know when motherfucking Fury starts getting in fucking rounds, he likes to push that weight up on you and weight bully you. You can't get him up off you. You're Sasquatched in. You're stuck. You're stuck. I think Fury gonna get the job done in spectacular fashion. Wilder only made anything holding on to Joshua's coattails. That's an absolute fact, Bass Longstaff. That's the only reason why he got $20 million. Let's talk about it. Toby Bartlett, Wilder got the flu and flew confused. That's why I say he flew gazy. Didn't show up to the college football event because he was being flu gazy. 100% flu gazy. Toby Bartlett says, I couldn't believe he shouted bomb squad in the Vatican. When I went there, everybody is just so quiet. Yeah, because this motherfucker's an ignorant, uneducated prick who believes you got to take things with a grove of salt. Not a grain, a grove. The fuck is a grove? Tony Lyons. Lou came out yesterday and basically was saying Wilder's a fucking ham sandwich. God damn, he said that? He said that? He said he a ham sandwich? Lou called you a ham sandwich, doo-doo. Lou called you a ham sandwich. I can believe it. He a ham sandwich with no fucking mustard, no mayonnaise, no spinach, no onions, no nothing. He basic as fuck. I'm talking about 2 pieces of Wonder Bread. He ain't got that good shit. He ain't got the good shit with the fucking grains and shit in it. He got that nasty shit. The PBC house is gonna come crashing down soon. Don't worry about that. Keep exposing these motherfuckers. That's what I do. That's what I do. I expose those who need to be exposed. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool. Oh shit. Fuck. Miss Twins, I got your back. Z might take a man a few hours to get to your crib, but trust I'd have your back though. My guy. My guy. These plastic gangsters ain't got no heart to pull up on anybody. Keyboard warriors. All they do is keep their computers putin'. Like my man Cameron said. They got their computers putin' and boopity booping. Tony Lyons, I feel you. I agree. You know, I just have to give, I just got to stretch it just a little bit because I just got to look at the 2 fighters. I got to look at that fight. And honestly, unfortunately, that might be the biggest heavyweight fight we get of the year. Not saying selling wise, but I'm just saying just around it because we all want to see this fight. We all want something to happen. We all want motherfucking Wilder to motherfucking lose, catch that motherfucking rifle L that he fucking deserves. Which I'm not even tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping because I know he's gonna catch the L. I know he's gonna catch the L. Man, I've been watching fucking boxing for too fucking long, man, to know that motherfucking one right hand is not enough to carry you through for 12 rounds against a fucking slick 6'10" boxer that moves light on his motherfucking feet like a river dancer and can motherfucking pepper you with that motherfucking jab and have strength and ability. 29 wins, 20 fucking knockouts, man. That ain't necessarily pillow fist. Hell yeah, big up to JoJo Diaz. He definitely did the thing, LaRon. Gotta respect him for that. Mr. Two Hands gonna turn it up to 11. His dial goes up to 11. You dumbass trolls only go up to 10. Come on, damn thing. I hope they get 1,000,000 buys. Boxing getting embarrassing. Man, bro, Lee Van, cut the crap, man. I know you a low-key Wilder fan and shit like that, but that shit is not going to get no 1,000,000 buys, man. It's not going to get no 1,000,000 buys. You're dealing with two guys who combined collectively. Fury's 2 fights in America, he didn't sell nothing but motherfucking 11,000 to no more than 12,000 tickets. That was the seal, and the rest were comps. Deontay Wilder, he sold in his fucking last 2 fights. The fucking Luis Ortiz fight, he only sold 7,000 tickets. The Dominic Brazil, he only did fucking 8,000 tickets. So, as I'm saying, what I'm telling you is, mathematically, that is fucking impossible. Those motherfuckers ain't stars. They star only shines bright when it comes to that big dog over there named AJ. Shit smoke, I'm telling you, that nigga got the chin of a baby deer. Niggas gonna see, how many fights have you seen Deontay Wilder get fucking hit, and as soon as he get hit, that motherfucker turns to the ref and talk about he getting hit in the back of the head because somebody woozy wobbled his ass. He got woozy wobbled. He gets woozily wobbled. Yeah. What the fuck is a grove? That's a good fucking question. Because that's what that nigga said on Fight Hype when he was talking about Dillian White. You gotta take what motherfuckers are saying with a grain of salt. My nigga Coke Stokes boxing, Coke and Mo back with the boxing flow. What's poppin', my G? The real ones is in the building. I repeat, the real ones is in the building. Two Hands, go watch the interview on IFL TV. You will make a good video of this. Trust. Are you talking about the IFL TV interview with Eddie Hearn when they talking about the when he pulls up the contract information on Charlo? Because if so, that's a part of my False Prophets episode 3. I'm already working on it. If that's what you're referring to. Jacob Davis says Al Heyman is going to end up cashing out his fighters before the PBC falls completely. 100%. He already trying to do it now. Man, the PBC can't continue. They can't go like this another year. Because then Fox had to be scratching their head like, what the fuck are we doing with this motherfucking cocksucking clown? This nigga's a clown. Al Heyman is a clown. For real, I'm about to start putting the pressure on Al Heyman real tough. Hell yeah, why did the identity jack of the century, Kokomo? That motherfucker, that nigga Mystique. If this was X-Men, that nigga be Mystique. That nigga wear more hats than any motherfucking body. He don't know who he gonna be. He wakes up, looks in the mirror, man, starts fucking acting out this motherfucking role, fucking saying the same shit over and over again until it sticks, goes out, gets ready for the public with that shit and uses it. And then who knows who he gonna be? He always a different nigga. Like, he always a different nigga, man. Yeah, I think Fury, I really think Fury gonna put him on his ass, man. Cause look, think about it. What weight do y'all think Wilder gonna come in on in this fight? In this fight, what weight do you think Wilder will have to come in to be successful? Just in this fight alone. For me personally, I think Wilder's he can only come in anywhere between 215 and 225. That's just his body. His body just naturally a skinny dude. The nigga got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle chicken. This nigga got Teenage Mutant Ninja chicken legs. Teenage Mutant Ninja chicken legs. Teenage Mutant chicken legs for Wilder. So, with that being said, Tyson Fury gonna come in anywhere between about what? What? 260, around 260 maybe, 265. Tyson Fury lean all that weight on him. Might come in a little heavier than that. Lean all that weight on his ass. Wilder won't be able to get motherfucking Tyson Fury up off of him. Tyson Fury made it very motherfucking clear. I'm not standing in front of him like I've been saying even before he made that statement. I've been saying it the whole time what his plan was. Because if anybody's watched Deontay Wilder, and if you broke down Deontay Wilder's fight, and if you try to analyze ways to beat him, you already know Deontay Wilder is a fish out of water on his back foot. Nobody presses the attack on Deontay Wilder, and those that do press the attack on him, they find success all the time. Those at mid-range, when they try to press the attack on him and just keep the jab in his face, Gerald Washington found success for a little bit of time, took his foot off the gas, got clipped. The thing is not to play with Deontay Wilder mid-range. It's to fucking have a good inside fighting game, to be able to get on the inside, make that shit ugly, control the motherfucking distance, take his motherfucking power away from him, and chop his ass up, chop his body up, and bring the hooks up top. And that's what Tyson Fury's going to do. And Tyson Fury, man, he's got a hell of a gas tank. And Tyson Fury can motherfucking send them combinations at you if he wants to. Like I said, when I was watching the Otto Wallen fight, I looked at something completely different. The fact that when they got cut, he turned it the fuck up, went on the inside, and beat that boy silly all the way to the 12th round. So, if that Tyson Fury is coming to Deontay Wilder, he don't have a chance, bruh. And like I said, being with Sugar Hill Stewart, the tendencies change, man. The tendencies change. When you know a fighter's only got one fucking right hand, why not fucking smother him, take it from him, lock that bitch in, lock that joint in, hit him with some uppercuts, you know what I mean? Dip, move, give him them body shots all night and bring it upstairs. Wilder will fold. I don't think Wilder got the heart to take it. People just need to let Deontay slip into irrelevance. He don't want no real smoke. 40-something fights in. Absolutely. He ain't never gonna fight a puncher. He don't want no real smoke. The nigga 100% motherfucking pussy. He'll never motherfucking fight Anthony motherfucking Joshua. He said it in several fucking articles. If 9 figures ain't enticing him to do it, then why motherfuckers think 50-50 is gonna lead him to the promised land? That nigga said he dealt with mental health issues at 19. I was getting over mental health issues at 19. Not sure, G. It was 2 IFL TV interviews with Lou. Oh yeah, I already did something. I already chopped up the zone interview with Lou and did something more than that. That joint was pretty hard too. But they didn't elaborate too much. But it was obvious he was talking about Wilder. So yeah, I know there was another the zone interview with Lou DiBella that I didn't watch. I just looked at the most important one and chopped that one down. So I'll check that one out as soon as I get off. That shit crazy. Salute, my guy. Coach Stokes, I hope so, brother. I want to see Wilder sat on his dumb ass. Wilder will be sat on his dumb ass, man. Wilder talking about Fury got pillow fist. That's why I pulled up the Harold Sconia's knockdown. You know what I mean? It wasn't the prettiest picture, but people could see that it was Wilder clearly knocked down by fucking Harold Sconia's with a fucking 23% knockout ratio. Ugh. 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 Yeah, man. 215 pounds of Fury's 260 to 270 fucking plus 6'10", man. He gonna get leaned on all night, coach. And when he get leaned on and the motherfucking right and left start coming at his ass, man, this is what I'm saying, man. I want to see motherfucking Fury make it ugly, man. Like Fury, if you watch this shit, man, you gotta make it ugly. You gotta press the attack on the inside, keep your forehead in that nigga's neck. Keep your forehead in his neck. Like, keep your forehead in that nigga neck and just dig, shift. Bring it up top and just continuously dig, chop him, dig, shift. Bring it up top, shift. Bring it up top. Just keep digging on him. And I'm telling you, if he starts digging on him and lean his weight on him and press him in the corner, press him up against the ropes, beat his body up, every time, imagine Wilder trying to come off them ropes, because you know the whole time Wilder going to be trying to push him off. He ain't going to be able to push him off. So with that being said, every time Wilder fucking is able to come off them ropes by the grace of the fucking referee, what's he going to do? He's going to be exhausted a little bit more. That power's going to be zapped a little bit more. And then you fucking go at him from fucking range. Then you can go at him and you can beat him up from range if you want to or whatever. But I would motherfucking, like I said, I wait for that first motherfucking mistake, slip on inside, get in there. I would play it like that for the first 6 to 8 fucking rounds. Oh, man, for real. And then honestly, within those 6 to 8 rounds, I don't think he'll be able to deal with it without crashing and folding for real. He won't. He won't. And I can't wait to see motherfucking Tim Brown and Tim Brown. I can't wait to see motherfucking Shelly fucking Stinkle face. I can't wait to see all of them motherfuckers' faces. For real. When this motherfucker fold up and he drop, man. When he fold up and he drop. I hope Fury do Wilder like Wilder did to Vernon in a rematch. Could a straight knockout punch through the guard? That'd be a whole lot of gangster shit. Yeah, Wilder do need an Oscar fucking for being the biggest motherfucking actor the motherfucking ever graced the fucking boxing world. He need to continue from the Wallen fight. Make him quit a TKO. Absolutely. Absolutely. Marcelo Hernandez, salute. What up, Two Hands? Keep speaking those facts. Always, my guy. Always. The only thing good about the undercard is seeing Navarrete. Yeah, I fucks with Emmanuel Navarrete. He's a dog as a champion. I respect him very much. Respect that guy. But at the same time, that motherfucking undercard is 1,000% trash. Like, who the fuck puts Charles Martin and motherfucking Gerald Washington as a fucking co-main? You know you struggling if you did some shit like that. You know you struggling. Where do I make my payment of nothing? I'm here to pay you no mind. Hey, you already know what it is. Fah Fah, salute, Red Glove. Wilder ain't built for a beat. That's facts. That's facts. Look at his little body, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Tyson Fury pressed that nigga, man. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Look at that nigga little body. Look at his little body. Look at his little body. He ain't gonna be able to handle that pressure, man. He ain't gonna be able to handle that pressure. And I take that with a grain of salt. I take that shit with a grain. Fury. Man, when you don't know how you got down, nor how you got up, that's a concussion. Fury know I gave him a concussion. Don't you, Fury? Wilder's built the power of small villages with them 2 windmills he got. Oh, with the Dancing with the Stars jump. Hey, I had to get him because you want to know what, right? I was watching the Ludabella interview, and he said this ain't Dancing with the Stars. And the first thing I thought about was that dodgy bastard Deontay Wilder and Shelly Finkel. So I immediately stopped that joint, went, grabbed the Dancing with the Stars joint, edited that joint up, boom, threw it on there, kept going, kept watching the interview. Then that nigga gave me all of my creative energy for that shit. That was all Ludabella. Thank him for that shit. Toby Bartlett says Wilder got that big right hand, but he also knows Fury can get up from that right hand. Absolutely. I think that scared him more than hitting him with it. That joint ain't 2 mil buys. That joint, he'd be lucky, like I said, that bitch be lucky to grace 500. Facts. That card is hella trash. Anyone else get nervous about Fury being a former alcoholic addict in Vegas with $100 million? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You pay attention to the actions of the individual. You not, you know what I'm saying? Not what they used to do don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to the actions of the individual now. And Fury's actions is not those of an alcoholic. And he's staying locked off. He ain't fucking around nobody besides his team. It's all work, and he got his team with him and Sugar Hill there with him. Them niggas is focused. They focused. Man, what? It's over. Al Heyman know it's over. Man, look, I'm telling you right now. If y'all ever, man, look, I'm gonna be the happiest nigga in the world to see that nigga hit the floor. If he hit the floor, I might cry tears of joy. I swear to God on my kids. I swear to God on my kids, if that nigga hit the floor, I might cry tears of joy. I'm not nervous or nothing. If Fury lose, he lose. Absolutely. Because I'm not like emotionally attached to either one of them niggas. Like, I'm not emotionally attached to Fury. I'm not the biggest Fury fan. I like Tyson Fury. I like what he stands for, his gift of gab. I like the method of his madness. I could tell you a master chess player. But at the same time, I'm not investing in these niggas. I'm investing into the sport of boxing. So if motherfucking Deontay Wilder wins, I got to give him his fucking props for fighting a prime fucking Tyson Fury, beating him, fucking stopping him, or whatever the case may be. We give motherfuckers they credit. That's what we do. We're grown men. Exactly, Red Glove. What's the worst that can happen? We already don't get the fucking fights we want. We in the dark ages. Hell yeah, them bitches so dark, I'm hitting my heads on walls every time I stand up. Every 2 steps, I'm cracking a fucking wall with a shoulder on my forehead. And I'll take that with a growl of salt. Y'all tell Fury to call me, man. Tell Tell Fury to call me. I need that growl of salt. He borrowed a growl of salt from me. I need it fucking back. Tell Fury I'm on his ass about that growl of salt. You know how black niggas is, man. I need my growl of salt back. If you bought it, you gotta give it back, Fury. What? Man, when motherfucking Fury gets sparked, bruh, man, I'm taking shots like shit, man. We all taking shots together. We all taking shots together. But I'm telling y'all, I'm not surprised here. Man, Fury is focused as fuck, man. Fury is focused as fuck right now. No press, no nothing in the training camps, not doing a bunch of interviews, be bringing them in and kicking them the fuck out. Man, shit, Fury ain't playing, man. Shit, Fury ain't playing. I'm telling you, I'm very high on the fact that Fury motherfucker gonna stop that boy, man. If he don't stop him, he gonna drop him at least once. And honestly, I hope he drop fucking Wilder, because if he drop Wilder, that motherfucker gonna get up so frustrated and start flinging all types of wild motherfucking Sheila fucking bombs. He just gonna be throwing Sheila bombs all night, and they're gonna turn into Sheila in the ring. Just start throwing fucking windmills, man, powering up fucking cities on top of cities, towns on top of towns. He's just gonna be throwing fucking Sheila bombs all fucking night, looking retarded as shit, mad as fuck. You know what I mean? He got dropped. He just gonna come in here, bitch. I can't believe you hit it, did me. I can't believe you hit it, did me, Fury. Fury, you hit it me. You hit me like hit, like oh my God, and to see his girl face when he touched that canvas, cause it's well deserved. Because Fury always talked that bullshit. Wilder always talked that bullshit about seeing niggas shake, shiver, shake, rattle, and roll in front of their families and all of that. Oh, it's time for you to shake, rattle, and roll with your head swole, motherfucker. It's time for you to get it. It's time for you to get it. It's time for you to fall on your motherfucking floor, nigga. It's time for you to fall on the floor, nigga. It's time for you to fall on the floor, nigga. I'm feeling like a champion today. It's Friday, I got a lot of shit to do. But more importantly, I'm feeling like a champion for this flu-gazy motherfucker getting dropped in less than a month's time. Man, we only 23 days away, y'all. 23 days. 23 days. 3 weeks and a day, bruh. No, 3 weeks and 2 days. We're only 23 days away, man. It's about to get ugly. You broke and did my nose. You broke and did my nose, Fury. I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna take that shit with a growl of salt. You know you got knocked out, Fury. And another thing people need to pay attention to, those that believe in Wilder. When your motherfucking ass, when you can't accept the fact that you lost, and you so delusional that you believe that you won the motherfucking fight, that means you didn't make any adjustments. This is what I told Boone on the phone. Boone said he think Wilder gonna fucking get the knockout. I said, Boone, I said, fucking, I said, think about it like this. I said, what did Wilder do all year after he fought Tyson Fury? I said he fought Dominic Brazil. That lasted a second. And he fought fucking Luis Ortiz. He didn't fight not one person that fucking emulates what fucking Tyson Fury does. He didn't fight and he didn't get any rounds in trying to figure out a way to box and trying to figure out a way to set up his motherfucking shots against Tyson Fury. He didn't do any of that. So, the difference between Tyson Fury fighting the Otto Wallin and the Tyson Fury fighting the fucking Tom Schwartz is Tyson Fury has a skill set. Deontay Wilder's a one-trick pony. So Tyson Fury can fight Otto Wallin. He can fight Tom Schwartz because he already know he has the boxing acumen to beat your motherfucking ass. Now you, on the other hand, you should have spent your motherfucking off season. You should have spent your time while you was active a little bit more productive, fighting people that fucking can do some of the things that Tyson Fury does. But you didn't do that. And you believe that you won the fucking fight. So that means there's no room for growth. There's no room for fucking improvement. That means you got a bunch of yes men in your corner, starting from fucking Jay stuck on his knees and fucking and Mark fucking Breland. I ain't got no problem with Mark Breland, but Jay stuck on his knees clearly is a fucking yes man for that man. Nobody tells him the right thing. Nobody tell him like, yo, you got your ass whooped. You lost that fight. That's what niggas need to tell him. That's how he gonna get better. That's how I know this nigga's gonna crack like a fucking egg falling off the fucking gate, Humpty Dumpty. And it's going down. It's going down, bro. It's going down. They said Wilder was still a toddler. Oh, yeah, still a toddler. That motherfucker almost 35. Oh, Wilder shits himself if he gets KO'd, man. Yeah, bro. Me too. Me too. Like the girl in the UFC. Oh, shitty biscuity. They baby him like he ain't 34 years old. That's a fucking problem when you can't even speak for yourself. But man, that's all, man. I'm about to shut this joint off, man. As we always say at the end of this joint, it costs you nothing to pay a nigga no mind. Respect.